Like, you just gotta start. You just gotta have faith that every step will be laid out. You gotta get used to the fact that you're by yourself. Because even when you're walking hand in hand with other people, you're still all by yourself. And you just gotta keep going, because that guy, he is one of the people I look up to the most. Because of what you just said. He knew he had a greater purpose. He knew it. And he was willing to die for it. So him, Mahatma Gandhi's probably the number one person that I look up to. Because they knew what they believed in, and they were willing to die for what they believed in. And so the first step you take, I think the first thing you've got to develop from within is listening to your intuition, listening to your heart. Because there's gonna be a lot of people that do, naysayers, people who are gonna try to get into your head and make you think otherwise, and you gotta believe in that idea. Because I'm here to tell you from my own experience, it's tough. It's tough when your own family doesn't believe in it, when your own family calls you crazy, calls your ideas crazy. You just gotta know. It's a knowing that you just gotta keep moving forward in that direction. And you'll get confirmation on the journey that you're doing the right thing. And as you continue on that journey, it doesn't get easier. Not to sound cliche, it doesn't get easier, you get stronger. You really do, you get stronger. You just gotta keep moving forward. And so that's the key. So to get started, I believe that just like that idea, if the mind can conceive it and believe it, it can achieve it. So you wouldn't have the idea implanted in your mind in the first place if it wasn't a possibility. That guy wouldn't have had the idea to have dark-skinned people, whatever you want to call it, wouldn't have had the idea put in his mind if he didn't have the ability to achieve the goal, to achieve greatness, period. Same with Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi influenced 250 million people, 250 million Indian people with not a single, with totally non-violently, had influenced those people to overthrow a fucking empire, the greatest empire in modern history, the English Empire. They said that the sun did not set on the English Empire. And this one man without a suit of clothing, one man that would go weeks without eating because he believed so strongly in his purpose. He believed so strongly that he had the ability, he had the power to make his idea a reality. Same with that guy. And you just keep walking the path with faith, with purpose, with unconditional love, and everything will play out. Everything will play out. Because, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people want to do great things with their life, and a lot of people think they have a grandiose, purpose to their life. But man, when it comes time to put the rubber to the road, most people, once the doubters start coming, once they find out how tough it is, once they start feeling the emotional toil that comes with that purpose, with that path, most people like my Ronnie Coleman, multiple Mr. Universe winner. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift these heavy ass weights. Same thing. That path, that man's path, Mahatma Gandhi's path, Jesus Christ's path, the weight that you gotta carry, most people can't take it. So you gotta walk with faith and with purpose and with just a fire inside of you, to change the world. Because another thing, I guess a common thing I see with those three men that I talked about, myself included, they saw an injustice. They saw people being treated unjustly. And I think I would bet to say those three men, they had a high level of justice in their character. They saw things as just. They had integrity. They had honor. They weren't perfect, just like me. I'm not perfect. And I guarantee there's people that watch this video that are going to say that motherfucker is far from perfect. But I'm here to tell you, it's not about being perfect. It's about progressing. It's about saying, hey, you know what? I made mistakes, but I'm going to get over those mistakes and I'm going to continue to persevere because I know in the long run, I know who I am, I know what I'm capable of, and I know my purpose. And my purpose is to make great change, not for myself, but for other people. Because that man's legacy lived on far, far beyond his death. Far beyond his death. It's like a shockwave. In fact, I would go so far to say that those three men, let's think about it like this. Everybody's kind of seen those old videos of an atom bomb when it hits the mushroom cloud, but then they don't see the shockwave that just flies out. When those men died for their purpose, when they died for their cause, it was like a bomb being dropped. And the shockwave of power, because when you die, when you're willing to die for what you believe in, you automatically win. That automatically shows every single person that you were so committed to your purpose, so committed to what you believed in, so committed to your path that you were willing to die for it. And when someone's willing to die for something, other people look at that and say, man, maybe that's real. Maybe that's true. So you gotta be willing to do whatever it takes. You gotta be willing to die for your purpose. When you're willing to die for your purpose, the path will just lay out right in front of you.